Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be discussing about question number 28, set 28. So this is the continuation of question number set 16. So if you guys haven't watched from the beginning, I urge you to watch the video. Uh, Let me give you guys some time to read the questions. So pause the video right here and read the questions. I think you guys have read the questions. So here's the ER diagram for the database, and here is the tables which are in the exam marks DB, which we are going to use to answer these questions. So here's the class table, first exam term table, student table, and student exam mark record table, and subject tables. So let me open up a new query and make sure you have the right connection and the right database selected right here to work these queries perfectly without any errors. So let's jump right into the first question. So you have to find the highest marks of the single and literature subject in all terms of examination of all students of 11B. Okay, so let me first of all let me join the student table. Student table with class table. On the primary key of class table is class ID, and the foreign key of class table which is located inside the student table is class ID. And if you have written this successfully, you get the result like here. So I first of all join this because we have to find the students. So this marks belongs to the should belong to the students of 11B. So that's why I have first of all joined this table. And let me join the student exam mark record. The primary key of student exam mark record is student index number, and no, should be other way around. So primary key of student table is index number, and foreign key of the student table in student exam mark record is student index number. So this should be other way around. And in a join, doesn't matter the order, you can do this in any other way. So you have to join subject. So subject, why isn't this being capital? So the primary key of subject table is subject ID, which and the student foreign key of student subject table is subject underscore subject ID. In the same manner you have to join exam term. So okay, you don't need to join exam term for this. It doesn't specify any exam term. So now you have to write the conditions. Class name should be equal to, better copy from here, 11A, right? No, 11B, and 11B. Okay, wow. Sometimes the keyboard doesn't work. So subject should be single and literature. So subject name should be single language and literature. Okay. Let me copy this from here. And yeah, so here are all the students that are in class 11B and have written for the single language and literature in all the terms. So we haven't so in all terms So you have to find the highest mark. So select max and you get the maximum mark of those students, which is 99. And you need to find the highest mark and subject of such that answers the first question. And the second question suggests that you have to find the highest mark and the subject of Sajitra Vikramasinghe in first term so first term in all subjects. So it should be all subjects. Name should be Sajitra Vikramasinghe and this should be highest mark. So these are the important ones. So let me select all from here and name student dot first name should be equal to Sajitra, right? First name should be equal to Sajitra and student dot last name should be equal to what? Vikram Singh and this is I have fulfilled this. First term should be okay. So it says, because it says all subject, you need to specify a subject. So exam term. Okay, my bad, I haven't joined the exam term table. So exam term or primary key of exam term is term ID and foreign key of exam term in student exam mark record is exam term ID. And now you can specify exam term name to be second term, right? Okay, have I answered the okay okay, I have answered the first question, so I'm in the second question, so I just blacked out a little bit. You don't at the first term, so this should be first term and then you get the marks of the Sadhitra Vikramasinghe student in first term and the highest mark, so max mark you get 85.5 in all subjects. So yeah, I think that answers the second question. Sorry guys, I just blacked out a little bit in the second question. So the third question suggests that you have to find the name and the mark of the students who scored between 70 and 90 marks in the mathematics subject. Okay. Between 70 and 90 marks in mathematics the first term. You have to find the name and the mark of the students. So I will take another query and copy this. You have to find the name and the mark. So first of all, we will find the mark of the student between 17 and 90. 70 and 90 in mathematics. So the and subject of subject name will be equal to mathematics. Okay, so this is wrong, but I was gonna check if this all works out fine. So exam term is, we will leave it as it is, and between 17 and 90. So this should be mark between 70 and 90, right? 70. Okay, yeah. And 70 and 90, right? Yeah. So name of the students. Okay. So let me delete this quickly. And yeah. And you got the marks of all the students who's between 70 and 90 in the first term, and the subject is mathematics. So now you need to find the mark of Sachitra. So to do that, first of all, so exam timetable is, we have used mark, which is student exam mark record, exam term, which is this, and subject, which is this. So you don't need, okay, I have used this also, you don't need this. Let me delete this. Okay, it works. And don't also need this. Student some mark report. So you don't need this. And yeah, that's fine. Now you need to find the, now you need to specify the conditions. So you got the subject between, okay. So we have to change up the query a little bit because you are only getting marks. First of all, you have to specify what marks are you getting. So you have to first of all define the marks between 70 and 90, and then specify the conditions. So now select from student exam mark record, yeah, mark in here. So these are the student records. Now you can specify conditions. So such as exam term, and term. So I join exam term table on exam dot id equals to student exam mark record dot exam term id, and in a join subject on subject, primary key of subject is subject id, and student exam mark records variable is subject. So hopefully this works out. Okay, in a join subject at line 7. Okay, so I'm going to specify and here, right? Yeah, undrawn keyword and you're finished. So yeah, now you get a beautiful answer. So first of all, we have selected the marks between 70 and 90. So 79, 90, and now we have to now we have further filtered that into first term marks of the mathematics subject. So now you need to find out the student name. So I need to inner join student table to do that. You don't need to find the class, right? So student tables index number is the primary key. So index number records table is index number. So I have inner joined that. So now you can get the index number, first name, last name, contact number, and then what? Okay, you need to get gender, right? Yeah, find the name. Okay, okay. So you need to only find the name and the mark of the student. So my bad for not reading that. First name, last name, mark, right? Yeah. Let me run this query. So you get the marks. First name, last name, and the marks. And yeah. So this is from the subject mathematics, right? Yeah. So that answers the third question. And the fourth question suggests that you need to find the subject and mark with the highest mark obtained in mathematics and science. Well, you need to first of all copy this for my fourth query. And you need to find the, okay, let me run this. You need to find the maximum mark. So sorry for my typing errors. So you need to find the maximum mark of maximum mark obtained in mathematics and science. So okay, so you can join this. You join this. Join this table. Not unique table. On this table, mathematics and science analysis. Okay, better to write the query, I think, all together. Select all from students. Okay, nice. And subject means, okay, I have joined the subject table, and then yeah, you need to join student table to get the mark on student dot first number first student index and mark by dot student index number, right? Okay, there are any brackets here. Mathematics and science, Amanda Moses. Okay, there should be a first term, so exam term, student. There aren't any classes, so mark with the highest mark. So max mark should belong to Amanda Moses, right? Mark should belong to Amanda Moses. So the student dot first name should be equal to Amanda and last name, sorry, student dot last name should be equal to Moses. So yeah, if you run this successfully, you get the maximum mark of Amanda Moses for the subject maths and science. And we have to use in, so subject dot subject name must be in let me copy this sorry, so because these are values you have to use single quote and previous and yeah, now if you run this you get the maximum mark of analysis from mathematics and science subjects. The first term, okay, this should be also be the first term. So, and second term dot term name should be plus. Okay, this video is super long, so I need to finish this. And so this is the query for this. First subject. Okay, now you need to find what this subject belongs to. So okay, how do I do this? Okay, let me copy all of this. I don't think this will work, but let's try out. Let me try. Select all from students. Mark. Okay, you get that. So let me select all. So here's the student record for the which this mark belong to. So this belongs to Amanda Moses. And so find the subject and the mark. So mark subject, right? Subject dot subject. And if we run this, you get the 90 and subject name is mathematics. So that answers the fourth question. And the fifth question suggests that you need to find the highest marks of maths, science, and Sinhala. Okay, all the subjects. And literature, the second term examination of Madharavika one. I'm going to write this as Madara Manasekara. I hope I said the name correctly. So select all from. Let me edit this way. I am really quick. So first name should be Madara. It is easy to get this from here to make errors. To make no room for errors. So Madara Manasekara. And the subject should be mathematics, right? So okay, so subject is mathematics, science, and Sinhala. So you can not specify a subject, but it is better to write this way. So subject name is Sinhala. So I will write the query like this. So maths, science, Sinhala. Okay, this is done. And second term. So this should be in second term. So hopefully this gives us no errors. Okay, you get the index number of Madara Manasekara. So if we check this, see, so Madara Manasekara, and find the highest mark. So let's of from these records, so which is 85. So yeah, this is the maximum mark of Madara Manasekara. So that answers the fifth question, and I have answered the 28 questions successfully. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you again next time. Peace.